It has been quite a while since we took a look at VeChain's native coin VET, so today we're going to take another look at it, perform some technical analysis and make some predictions on where we can expect to see VET go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome into the Sol chart, guys. If you're looking to buy Sol or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video. But unfortunately, we're sitting at a low value on Sol of 0.078. It is not the greatest at the moment. You can see that obviously the 20-day moving average has crossed below not only the 50-day moving average, but also below the 200-day moving average. It is now sitting at 8.7, and you can see that it's followed closely by the 200-day at 10 cents and then the 50-day at 12 cents, but we're sitting basically at 7.8 cents at this point in time. But things might not be as bad as they seem. If we zoom out, it's always fantastic to have a long-term point of view, and what you'll realize from a long-term perspective of this coin is we're currently sitting at a very important point. And that important point is basically we're sitting on our long-term trend. As you can see, it started all the way back here and it's been quite modest. We did touch on the 19th of May this trend line when there was a big Bitcoin dump. Obviously everything crashed and we recovered a bit. And you can see right now we're basically sitting right on that line. So that is a major point of support for us. And if we take into consideration as well exactly what's going on up here from when we started falling, we are now coming to a point where it looks like we could potentially see a breakout. So if we even, I suppose, try and chart this a bit, it's a bit hard to see, unfortunately. But if we take that top line, if you can see we're touching up here, unfortunately though, it isn't legitimate. You need 3 points of contact to form a trend line. So what I'm actually going to do is zoom in a bit closer, have a look at what's going on more recently, try and establish a trend from that perspective. Now, I think if I take from about here, you can see almost a little trend has formed there. We've got 3 points of contact, and it would also be supported by the fact that you can see as we move it up, it has been a point of support previously in this sort of downtrending channel that we're going in. So I think right now what we're seeing is potentially a breakout in the next few days. Whether that's up or whether that's down, that is still unknown at this point in time. Just so we can see where could we possibly be going if we unfortunately break this long-term downtrend. Well, we want to put in some key horizontal support points. Now let's see where that could be. I don't think we can use that. Let's just start trending over. There you can see this is probably the point, maybe about here, that would be dropping to 60 cents roughly. So not exactly your most ideal number, and it is quite a drop for many holders, especially if they bought at the top of the market. So overall, not looking fantastic from that perspective, but let's have a look at a few more indicators to try and help us with that. MACD, having a look at that, you can see we've actually seen a cross now of the 12-day EMA above the 26-day EMA. That indicates for us a reversal in the overall trend, but we need to see that followed by the buying momentum, and we can't see that coming through from a volume perspective at this point in time. But in saying that, when we have had these green periods previously, they do typically go for an extended period of time. The shortest one here was only in September, and unfortunately we started continuing downwards. But this could really be a catalyst for us to start making moves, get through that 20-day moving average, of course, this little downtrend we're seeing here, and potentially break out to try and break through this downtrending line currently sitting at 10 cents. So you never know what's going to happen there. RSI as well, you can see that we were being oversold for quite a few periods over here from the 5th of December to the 10th of December, and also just on the 13th of December now as well. The RSI today 34.42, so there is a lot of area for us to move in an upwards direction. So buying momentum can come in quite comfortably right now We're very low on the MACD as well. So overall, I think we could potentially be seeing a breakout occur at some point in time. But that remains to be seen. If we do break out, the target realistically is going to be this 10-cent mark up here, potentially 11 cents. We've got to break through that line. So today's target, guys, let's see a breakout occur. Let's see it hit 10, 11 cents within the next few weeks. I'd love to know your thoughts on VeChain down in the comments section below. Do you think it has a promising future? I'd love to know. But of course, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit that subscribe button. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.